Hey, good morning, Mary and Andras. I'm here just looking at a few things today. So I'm going to start with, this is going to be upstairs projects we're just looking at. So I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough with you. We've been talking about removing this cabinet. It's full of electronics and part of the sound system that it looks like you don't use anymore. So I think the plan will be just to disconnect all that. There's speakers up there too. I think we can remove those, and John can make sure remove and whatever patching included in his price for those. When we remove this, there'll be some patching of the baseboard behind it, drywall patching, and then we'll kind of see what the floor looks like underneath the cabinet after it gets pulled up. It's a little bit of a wild card, so there's that. Moving on to the lighting, I've kind of taken off all of the lights, and they're all just a little bit different. And the solution for all is for this one, the solution is drywall it LED strip light. That's most of them will have a little drywall LED strip light. So moving on to the rest of the house, will have basically the similar, everyone's built just slightly different where the light's at. So this one in the downstairs bathroom, the light is in the center and you can see the frame is there. So all these have ideas of removing the lighting entirely, finishing drywall the other side, and then putting a little piece of trim work right there on top on the left and right. That's out 3 or 4 inches. That can kind of hide some of this stuff up in the corner and put an LED strip light. There is just some concerns, like just how that lighting looks in all this. It's a bit custom, how it reflects, picking the right light so you don't see the reflection of the light in the mirror on the LED strip light, making sure you don't see the back of this light from the front door. So that's that detail. The other simple thing would be to just take the whole thing down. We could keep the trim around it, around this bottom part, and find some light that goes above this wood piece. So that's an option without having to do too much to this mirror. Let's go upstairs. Gonna get a workout in this house. This one's kind of the same. It's a little different. The lighting is back there behind. You have 2 can lights in here. This one would probably be an easier fix to try and get an LED strip. Actually, if it can fit maybe even in that groove there. And find a little spot to hide the transformer in the wall. And so this one might be easy if you want to get rid of the glass and just put an LED and leave it, just finish the drywall. The other option is, do we need a light there in this room, and remove it entirely? It's a nice little feature, so keeping it. All of the can lights are old, just FYI, all old fluorescents. So an LED upgrade is something you consider. I'll see if take all the can lights just to upgrade them all. I'll have there's another one that I missed, but it's the same thing as the others. Do you just remove it entirely and patch all the drywall? This might be the one where you might consider that, or you take the thing off, put an LED light in. This was the same. I mean, the other thing is decorative glass. Something looks nicer, but really it's the same thing. As we figure out some little trim work to hide an LED strip light. Keep all the trim work. The other option is take it all down, figure out something new. Both might have costs associated with them, so it's something we can talk with John about and look at kind of the options. Again, just upgrading some of the LED cans would help the lighting in general to old fluorescents. This one's differently entirely because the wiring actually goes through these beams here. So these beams, there's wiring through fake beams, so there's wiring that comes through the beam. So there's a part of that beam, that nice finished beam, if you were to take this off entirely, that you'd have to finish out the beam. Replace this with LED strip lights and a little piece of wood trim to hide it is an easy solution, and get rid of all the glass. So those are two easy things to do on that. I think that covers it. I don't want to make this too long. I don't want you to have to watch long videos of me doing stuff, but it is a beautiful day here in the Pacific Northwest. I have a little detailed drawn of like what a trim might look like for those bathrooms. But this is just to kind of keep, just as a conversation starter of how to address the lights that I know you said you didn't like. So hope that works.